Hello everybody and welcome back to Brotato, the horde survival action roguelike itself, but mod though, because we are going to be checking out the Mashtato mod here once again. Adds a bunch of characters to the game, some brand new items and weapons as well. Today we're going to be checking out the Druid. You start with a Totem of Healing, don't know what that is yet. 3 flat damage with nature weapons, which is going to be the Druidic Staff, but also the stick has been turned into a nature weapon. Don't know what the set bonus is yet. 1% speed for every 1 HP regen, just a fun thing to have. Max HP modifications up by 25%, but enemy speed up for every permanent 3% damage you have, and -1 speed for every permanent 8 max HP you have. So we're going to really need to get a lot of that HP regen to offset that, because we are going to be gaining lots of HP, and I don't want to just not have HP so that I can move at normal speeds. So, easy solve. So we're going to go in, we're going to figure out what this is all about. This scales on elemental and health. So yeah, +1 to us wanting to go for lots of HP regen, so we get speed that way. Scales on those two. And hitting an enemy with this spawns 1 projectile that deals damage scaling on your lifesteal and slows enemies around them. So I think we really just have to go in and see what the heck is going on. Spawn a totem that shoots out bullets that heal for 2, scaling on 3% of your max HP. That seems pretty legit. And this is a ranged weapon. This is indeed a ranged weapon. Shooting out, like, what, a ball of, like, thorns here? Yeah, it's like a little ball of thorns. Interesting. Interesting, okay. Projectiles I mean, does this have piercing right now? No? Then I guess there's not a strong reason why we shouldn't do that. Technically, enemies get speed down right now as well. If we never get a lot of, like, permanent percentage damage up, that actually works out well. I probably should have got the lifesteal, but it's always a hard sell to take harvesting down, like, in the first shop. The nature bonus is... Oh! An extra 6 max HP and -15% damage. It's kind of a penalty. That's not that good. So, I mean, it's good with this character, but in general, that's not very good. Huh. Does this have piercing baked in? Piercing damage baked in is... What the hell? This has less than default piercing damage fall off. Interesting. Lots of weird things to get used to here. That's for sure. I don't know that I want to go like that much into elemental. I think we mostly go for health. 4 max HP. What is that? It's speed down, right? Yeah. I think we lock that. We try and find another Druid staff. I think I could probably get a weird ghost, right? But yeah, enemy speed is decreased by a bunch because we have a lot of damage down. This totem is pretty legit. We could just stand by that thing. It's pretty slow, I guess. So I guess I'm trying to figure out the perfect way to navigate this, which is a good sign of a good character, right? Like, the navigation plan is not super obvious. Gotta figure out what the hell we do to make this really good. I think lots of HP regen is a good way to go. But I also want lots of lifesteal. That's the weird thing, is lifesteal's better with this weapon. It's strange. It's a very strange thing. Cake is probably free. I think we get, like, lots of attack speed. Maybe get some... it's 1.75. They thought of that. Of course they did. Of course they did. Alright, we'll just grab all that. I guess minus attack speed there. Find my little turret thing. Get healed off of it. So yeah, it does an AoE scaling on my lifesteal. Wait, is it 12? Is it doing 12 to the piercing? I can't tell. I can't tell if there's a pierce. It doesn't seem like there is. It's a bit of a shame. Okay. I definitely want to go for some lifesteal with this weapon, though. I think that's the thing. It's tough. I want lifesteal for the weapon. What gives us HP? Nothing. We just get more HP in general. I think that's the case. Get the HP regen for now. I'll get that. Coupon. And then we don't get the Druid Staff. Yikes. All right, but we already have, like, a decent amount of HP. The thing is, I'm not sitting here going, like, how do I get, like, I'm not strong. How do I get myself to be strong? Yeah, where's that 2 damage coming from? Spawns 1 projectile that does 2 damage to enemies. Okay. We've just properly scaled up there, I guess. I think that the lasers may have baked-in piercing on the, like the little thorn vine type little sons of guns. Those look like they have baked-in piercing, and thus sharp bullets may have ruined it a little bit. It's hard to say. Hard to say. Definitely get some attack speed. That just goes well. I mean, we could get medical turret. Could get the hat. We don't want to get our percentage damage to be too low. So low that I just, like, can't do a lot. Piggy bank. I mean, these are a lot of things that I just kind of want to get rid of right away. Get them out of the pool. That's like a full shop of uniques that, yeah, I guess I might as well buy it. So yeah, this has piercing with a negative, I was right, a negative 100% damage fall off. Why? That's abnormal. That's very abnormal. Like, it... So it must have had at the very least... It must have had 80 at least at the start, even though it doesn't pierce. Huh. So either A, it gains piercing, and that's why that was tampered with, or B, it's literally just so that sharp bullets isn't as strong, because this seems like a really strong combo. If we were doing normal damage, even like a 50% drop-off down to 70, like, you know, the default stat, I would think it would be really, really good. Okay. Bunch of attack speed. I do think that that's going to be very good. Grab these. Get out of them. Get out of there. I give up on that. Spicy sauce could be okay. We're obviously going to be stacking lots of HP. I think we just grab HP regen mostly instead of ever grabbing speed. I think that that's what HP regen is. It's like, I will buy it to fix my speed. I feel a lot better having made that heuristic for myself here. I'm going to skip that. I just don't feel like it. Is that good enough for a reason? I hope so. Curious to see what the upgrades of this look like. Maybe it gains piercing, and that's why everything is the way it is. But I'm liking it already. Feels strong. I was going to say strong, but not crazy strong, but no, it feels like a really strong early game. Which could be, like, there might be a truly nasty sharp bullet synergy, and that's why there is that minus 100% piercing damage to keep this from being even stronger than it already is. Like, genuinely, that might be it. Also, percentage damage down on those is not that bad anyways. Something like Insanity is also, like, just pretty good. I'll take some Lifesteal. It's my speed at -2. I'll grab a little bit. Crit's not a bad call because I'm going to be rocking low damage percentage. So that's why attack speed and crit chance is good, because if I can rock really low percentage damage, then enemy speed is at an all-time low. And that is really interesting to me. Ooh. That's what it is. It just has baked in terrible piercing damage because it gains piercing. Still, it's not even red. Like, it's not even red, which means since it's minus 100 and it's not in red, that means that it is minus 100 by default. Therefore, we are going to need... We're going to need a lot of pumpkins. We're gonna need 2 pumpkins before it even changes. Ugh. We'll just use it as a nice way to spread. I guess that's the thing. The piercing is literally just there to spread more of these weird little lifesteal tendrils. So, I don't know. The downside of this would be the fact that the tendrils seem to definitely get the sharp bullet penalty. That's the bummer. Attack speed good, because it does not change our movement speed thing. I'll grab this, I guess. We could. It's an interesting set of stats to focus on for a character. Like, I feel like I'm all over the place, but also it all feels like it makes some sense. Like, look at this. All these grasping vines keeping everybody in place. That's... feels right. It feels like we are doing it right. You know, like, I guess that's it. I want more lifesteal. Rocking some permanent percentage damage would be good. Wisdom is actually a god tier item for this character, because it is a damage down, permanently damage down, that gives you temporary percentage damage. Wisdom. Oh my god, we found the character that wisdom is really good on. That's why I'm loving this mod so much already. Is it feels like there's a lot of combos that I can think of that just aren't good on other characters. What lifesteal, man? Eh. 6% enemies up, 1 dodge, 1 harvesting when you dodge. It's not bad at all. It's just, like, also, do I care? I don't know. It's only 22, sure. Insanity is pretty good because it's technically a damage increase that also keeps the enemies a little bit slower. Oh, baby! Oh, baby! Ask for it, and it shall arrive. I will take Ritual, even though, yeah, it gives us a little bit of percentage damage. I don't want to have none. So, like, 44. Let's check the enemy's speed. It's at -14. It should stay at -14. Because it should not be a permanent stat. -14. Check at 45. -14. Oh. God, it's so nice to actually like wisdom. Legitimately a good item for this character. So beautiful. There's got to be something else that's like that that'd be useful. Temporary percentage damage up. Is there? Is there? Thinking about temporary percentage damage ups. I don't think so, but this character's feeling really strong going about it this way. We're doing, like, not bad damage. Then we're in the positive percentage damage, but the game still thinks we're not. Look at that, -14 enemy speed. Oh, that's hot. Yep. Armor, fairy, yeah. It's just a lot of... It's a lot of technically temp speed. It's too late to get crown. With 14 harvesting. It's one of those ones where it's like, as a watcher, I'm like, you probably think it's really good. It's just, it's tough. Wave 12 is a good time to get it if you are already invested. Wave 9 is a great time to get it regardless of your build. Like, you get it, and then you start building into it, unless you're a character that obviously has harvesting penalties. I would say Wave 12 shop is not a time to get it if you have 14 harvesting. I know, like, the math on it, like, it might check out, but I don't think it does. And also, I feel like I'm pulled too thin already on this run. I got too many stats I need to juggle. I don't want to start caring about harvesting as well. That feels like a mistake. If I didn't grab that 10 harvesting epic level up, there would be no question, right? But I grabbed that, so it's like now it's ambiguous. Like, you got some harvesting. Don't worry, I get the feeling too. I get that feeling too. I see crown and I want to take crown, but sometimes it's a trap, believe it or not. We take energy bracelet, actually. I don't want to, just because the funny part of the run. Silver bullets. Fuel tank we can. Ah. Interesting. So the damage from lifesteal scaling increases. That really is the thing. It's like our lifesteal needs to go up. We don't need to focus too hard on getting kills early here. Or getting the kill early here. We have wisdom, so therefore it's going to get slightly easier over time, of course. That's literally what the whole thing does. Just keep generally focusing in his direction, though. I thought I would have been getting hit there, that's for sure. Okay, pop him. Okay. All right, we got to actually, like, kill a couple other things. Oh, he's stuck. Free him. All right, beautiful. Okay, get in the crowd. Get in the crowd, go. Get what we can. What do we get? Ooh, we definitely take that. Oh, why would you do this to me? This is such a hard choice to say no to. I really like how slow enemies are. It's very funny to me. Give me lifesteal, please. Please give me lifesteal. Thank you. Cool. What's the legendary like? Oh, it gives you oh, the epic gives... Oh, the blue gives HP regen. Spawns 2 projectiles on hit, doing 80%. That's the big thing. And it gains... Okay, yeah, no. And it gains 10% scaling, and it gets... Oh, my God, yeah. It scales up in a lot of ways. This is one of those ones that goes silly style when it hits legendary, which I love that. I love it when a weapon goes silly style, because it should. It costs so much to get it there. It should be good. I wish we could get another wisdom in real life. I just want one more wisdom. Okay. Getting some more health would honestly not be bad too. Again, it just, there's so many routes you can go with this character. In a way that's interesting, it doesn't feel... I mean, okay, so many routes to go with this character if you're also using this weapon that feels like you should use it on this character. Obviously, this just doesn't mean anything for us. Cake makes sense. Alienize makes some sense. The percentage damage up business. Take a schmoop. Sure, we'll get some luck. Yeah. What's our crit at? 28. So it's... Okay, these have 2% crit at a base. Good to know. The crit damage multiplier never changes, but I don't know. I have... I grabbed Tentacle and I grabbed Hunting Trophy. I feel like I'm legally obligated to go crit now. On top of the fact that it does, you know, double-ish our damage. 1.75 times multiply our damage. Which is not too shabby. But we're just so darn survivable. We have 6 armor. Doesn't feel like it. I feel like this character could get away with an armor penalty. Not the... Teacher, could I have some homework? But, you forgot to give the class homework, teacher. But I'm saying I'm not saying you should, but I'm saying you could get away with it. This character could have a 50% armor scaling penalty, and I think it would still be balanced. I think it would still be good. I want more enemies. More health. What's my speed at? 4? Good. I want the lifesteal on that. Baby with the beard. Nope. Don't want to speed up on him. Pocket Factory feels wrong. Metal Plate's interesting. Things that I like but have percentage damage down, they're just kind of nice today. Because I feel like I have another reason to go for them. We're at that minus 14 speed life. It's very funny. Like, look how slow they are. This is before we even get, like, a snail. We just get to clump them up. In, like, some grasping vines. Some of these sons of guns ain't even moving, I swear. Yep. Yep, that's possible. Hilarious that was, I clicked out of my window. Possible. I can click out of my window, it doesn't even really matter. How much is that healing us? 5? It's not that great. But you could go for like a weird health, attack speed, improved tools angle with this too. Oh, that just feels bad. I mean, I guess. Speed is at 5. It's too late for bag to really matter. I feel like I'm missing a permanent damage down or like a temp damage up increaser. I know that Masochist's passive is a temp increaser. I think that it's just like there's some other mod I was playing recently that has a temp damage increaser. I know there was a mod that has basically is literally just Masochist's passive on an item. I know that. That's probably what I'm thinking of. Never found a pumpkin, did I? Or if I did, I'm super sad that I did not get it. Pumpkin would be really fun. Mostly for the tendrils. Again, I need 2 pumpkins if I want the staff to do anything different. Because even though it's at 100, it technically should be at like 100 minus 120. So, eh. Pumpkin. If I roll more aggressively, maybe we'll find it. I just, like, we're not going to be tagged for it or anything. Oh, my lord. The cool thing is... Nothing, never mind. Can he not be hit by the lasers that he spawns? Oh, he can. He can. Yeah, that's the thing. The lasers move slow enough that enemies can walk into the lasers that spawned off of them. That's basically, it takes some of your AoE and it turns it into potential, even like a little bit of single target, which is nice. Something that you cannot say for Lightning Shiv or, I don't know, Thunder Sword. As if you ever use that weapon anyways, it never shows up. Thunder Sword's a myth. I know we had it yesterday, but it's like, that weapon doesn't exist. It does not show up. You certainly aren't doing a 6 Thunder Sword run. I think I did once. Probably was modded. Oh, that's really good. Oh, that feels so weird to skip that. It feels so weird to skip that. Nail gun. Well, honestly, I feel like we're living the life of this character. I feel like I'm playing it the most Druid, right? Like having this low base percentage damage anyways. I know I could grab more and enemies would move faster. I feel like this is abusing the character. It's just in a weird way that doesn't feel normal. The way that I'm abusing this character is just how fast these enemies are moving, which is not. Because you have to keep in mind, they have the -14 penalty, and we have Ugly Tooth taking him down to a -44 movement speed. That's pretty silly. You could technically, this character could technically make enemies not move. You also wouldn't be doing that much damage in that scenario. I'm going crazy because, like, I want to get this kill. Thank you. You wouldn't be doing damage in that scenario, but also it'd be funny. Armor, max HP, minus speed. We can definitely take that. Oh, wait, that's minus percentage damage. We can do something funky. We have so many silver bullets. It's weird. I know we should have gotten Leech. I'm just super attached to getting these all up to Legendary because the Legendary is so good. Okay, it paid for itself. It paid for itself and then some. It was definitely worth grabbing. How much is 131 healing for that? That's not bad. It never looks as impressive as it actually is in action. But 131 considering we have 28, so 30 crit chance on our weapons. That's pretty good. That makes that pretty good. Man, I just love having a run where Wisdom is a best in slot item. I have positive percentage damage. It's like a legit best in slot. It's crazy. I just feel like we can do better, but nothing's showing up. Nice. What's the speed at? -16. It's just funny. Fine, I'll get a Blood Leech this time. Engineering just to reduce my damage for the funny. What the hell? Captain's Hat. 6 elemental, 20% experience gain, -4 enemies, 10% damage against boss. I mean, that's like a very specific thing. Presumably very relevant for the pirate character. We're doing pretty good damage for -43% right now. Like, why are we doing so much damage on -43%? This is weird. It is wacky. This is before Wisdom kicks in. Before I know whether or not to put a tomato in a fruit salad. But we're definitely getting the kill. And I love it. Like, he's just crawling. He's just crawling. Man, that's fun. I like that one. I like that one a lot. I like that one a lot. We unlocked the Totem of Healing as well. Still no characters unlocked, which is weird because I know for a fact we hit level 15, and that's so strange. Probably something to do with, like, another mod interference or something. I loved that character, though. Just a really neat character. I don't know how to fully, like, explain what they are, but I really liked them. That, yeah, just like it was a crowd control character. The way I played it, it was a crowd control character. But the fact that you could come back and play it a completely different way is very, very cool. You could, yeah, you have the 3 flats. You could get, like, a lot of speed, a lot of HP regen. You could go for a speedy route. You could play it. You could play this with Lance, you know? Like, God, I never remember where to, because he doesn't have his helmet. You could do like a jousting lance run with HP regen on Druid, and that would be really funny. Hopefully getting like a power converter, something like that. That would be really, really fun. Like you have your baked in sustain into your damage. That's very cool. You could make enemies very fast. It could just be funny as well. Like, I just like it. I like it. It's cool. I think Druidic Staff has a lot of play as well. It feels really usable despite a 40, 30. But that 30 is health. 30% on health is not the same as like a 30% melee or something like that. 30% on health is like a really generous ratio comparatively to Chopper. 20. It's 20 on a melee. 20 on a melee, or Farmers gets the 20 on a potato thrower on a rare version. It's a big deal. It's a big deal, and it's got that extra little AoE. It's not bad at all. It's like a really well-designed, well-balanced character and weapon. Just mad props to the mod developer. Again, this is MashTato. We'll be back again checking out the Ninja. I played a lot of Ninja characters. I feel like this one looks like the most exciting to me. We shall see. Alas, that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. Check out the channel for roguelikes and more every single day, and I will see you next time. Bye.